Young people increasingly get their news from Twitter and from Facebook and other social media sites. So it's absolutely vital to be exercising that active engagement all the time. I mean, we're all on Facebook, but it's not just about posting pictures of your dog or little kittens and things like that. It's actually an extremely useful tool for conveying news and events that have happened. And I confess, I mean, I'm a lot older than you, but I get my news from Facebook because I have so many friends who are in the media, Reuters, Bloomberg, BBC, that the moment they file their story to Reuters, they then shove a tweet and a Facebook post out. So I actually get the breaking news on my Facebook feed the whole time because they're doing it automatically like that. And you know, it's increasingly the way we're going.
Also, governments learn to use the social media in ways of manipulation. And some of the best and worst at it is North Korea. North Koreans, it's a very secretive state, it's all controlled, it's very hard to know really what is happening there. But they do a lot of video that goes out on YouTube, and also from the Korean broadcasters themselves in North Korea. And they'll have like Kim Il-sung, the young leader with the funny haircut. And they'll have him sitting on a rocket launcher, like as if he's looking at the target, and it's like he's going to fire a missile at a tank or something. So he's sitting there, and the missile goes off, and if you look really carefully, you can see there's like a little edit. It's sort of just look really carefully, you can see it. And sure enough, that missile that he's fired hits the tank, and it sort of explodes, and he's the hero of that. Except he didn't do it, because you can just see where they've actually changed it, and they've edited it together. So we have to be so careful with all this material and the video. We just have to look at it so closely, like with a microscope, a magnifying glass, to see what's happening. So that can be the bad side. There's other times where we've been told, we've probably, in the last 4 years, probably about 10 times, I guess, we've been duped by portraying something that wasn't real. There was some stuff originally from Iraq, supposedly of prisoners being buried up to their necks and being left, but that was all staged. It wasn't the actual happening. But again, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. So we then grappled with the idea of social media. Some of the old people like myself got used to the idea of it, think, okay, well, this is the way it is. It's what's happening. It's the future. So we use it quite a lot now. And we use it to get from Twitter, from the Facebook groups where people get together and talk about news and news events. And we build up the hashtags for the tweets, and it's a big news gathering tool, certainly for the international media, because people are on the site. If there's a tornado in the United States, for example, there was a couple of weeks ago, people were tweeting following the tornado as it passed across the Midwest in America. And we knew it was true because we knew that there was a tornado there. But they were following the course of it, and they were telling like the media where to go, where it was headed, where to go. So people were using Twitter, NBC, the Americans, CNN, to follow the trace of the tornado by following the hashtags and the Twitter accounts of people who were actually there. And then they were filing video and putting video on YouTube, or mainly on Twitter. It's a way of following news sources. So even now these days, if there's a war, if there's rioting going on, it's all available on Twitter. And news desks, where it would be traditionally we would just look at the wire services, listen to the radio news to see what's happening. Now everybody is following Twitter and the groups. So who people are part of Twitter here? Anybody tweeting?